All right, you guys, happy Friday here at CrossFit Bellingham, ProFitness Northwest. Today is June 5th, 2020. Make sure you hit your warm-up with your run, row, jump, or burpees. And you guys, I want you to get down your low yogi squat right now. We got a lot of squats coming up, so let's make sure that you're mobile, ready to knock those things out. Your warm-up is going to start with your walking quad, over the hurdle, butt kickers, and grapevine. I want you to do that 2 times. Heads up, squats and running today. Do what you need to do to get warmed up so that you're prepped and ready. Your workout of the day, you're welcome, is going to be 10 rounds per time, 30 weighted squats, and a 200-meter weighted run. And you're going to be using either a plate carrier or weighted vest or a backpack. Prescribed weight for women is going to be 15, 20 pounds for men. Chad's got something cool he's going to show you in the demo. So this might look familiar. This is straight from Murph. We want to keep this volume training going. It is good for us. It's going to help you recover faster. And we're getting ready for summer. So it's going to help you lean out a little bit too. Maybe just a little bit. After you get through all this, make sure you record down your time. Your durability is going to be the Jane Fonda's. So that 30-30-30 glute leg lift. And of course, then a 30-second side plank on each side. We always want to be equal. I want you to do that 2 times. Okay? From there, your recovery. Couch stretch, down dog, calf stretch, low runner's lunge, and then into that warrior and triangle pose. Okay? 2 to 3 minutes in each one. Nice big deep breaths, making sure that you're feeling comfortable. Let's go take a look over at Chad, see what's going on. All right, after your warm-up of your run, row, jump, or burpees, you're gonna start with that walking quad, just like Chad's doing here. He's gonna reach back, grab his ankle, his foot, or his shin. He's gonna pull that leg behind him and push his pelvis forward. Once he gets through all of those, he's gonna work on his over the hurdle. We got some running coming up, so we really wanna open up our hips and ankles. And of course, if you're really gonna look good while you do this, you gotta have some martial arts experience. So that's why Chad looks good when he does this one. After you get through the over the hurdle, I want you to work on your butt kickers. Hands behind, try and get those heels to your butt. Really try and pop yourself, keep this dynamic. And you're gonna finish with your grapevine, twisting through the hips. And of course, do this both directions. Do this whole thing 2 times for me. All right, for your workout, 10 rounds for time. Go ahead and take a look at what Chad is wearing. He's got a gorgeous 20-pound weight vest on. He's gonna be knocking out 30 weighted squats. Notice how his foot is completely engaged and flat. His butt is going back and then descending down until his hip crease is below the top of his knees. Make sure that every squat is absolutely perfect when you do these. Imagine that the 3 of us are there watching you, and we will no-rep you mentally if we see a bad squat. Let's say that Chad finished 28 and 29 and then 30 squats. He's gonna head out on his 200-meter run. You're gonna rinse and repeat, 10 rounds for time. Nice work on that workout. So you have your durability coming up, starting with your 30-30-30 glute leg lifts. I want you to hit your outer leg lifts, your inner leg lifts, and of course, making sure you roll over onto your stomach and you do that reverse extension. Nice small movement, just squeezing your glutes. Make sure that you hit this on both sides, just like Chad's doing that. Extension on his outer leg, then his inner leg, and he's gonna be finishing on his stomach again. Once you get through all of your glute leg lifts, you're gonna do a 30-second side plank. And this can be either from an extended arm or from an elbow. It's up to you. You're gonna rotate on over. You're gonna stack your feet, your wrist, your elbows, your shoulders, all gonna be in line. And I want you to think that your body is gonna stay perfectly straight from top to bottom, just like you're standing up, just like Chad is doing. Do that whole thing 2 times. All right, you guys, time for everybody's favorite part is that recovery. So I want you to start with your couch stretch, just like Chad is doing here. His foot is gonna be up on the couch or the bench behind him, and he's really focusing on trying to drive his pelvis forward to get that stretch through the entire front of his leg. Making sure that you guys do this on both sides, at least 2 to 3 minutes in each position. After your couch stretch, just come a little bit far forward and start into your down dog, really pressing through your hands, elbows, and shoulders, and trying to get those hips nice and high. just like Chad's doing here. From there, because you did some weighted running, make sure that you stretch out your calves, crossing one leg over the other, trying to get that heel down to the floor if possible. And of course, you guys know this, make sure that you do it on both sides. From that down dog position, go right into your low runner's lunge. Take that big step forward, try and push that knee out with your elbow if you can, and sink your hips low. And again, you guys know what's coming up. Hit that on both sides. From there, you're gonna pop up into your warrior position. So Chad is an expert here. We all can't look this good, but just try. Notice that his toes are pointing forward. He has a neutral gaze. His arms are straight and extended out in front and behind, and he's facing the direction that his toes are pointing. Again, just try to be like Chad. From that warrior position into your triangle. Same basic pose, except now you're reaching down towards your ankle and your arms are in line from floor to ceiling, looking up. And again, both sides here, you guys. Now, I'm no expert at yoga, but just try your best to look like Coach Chad. Thank you, Chad, for showing us exactly what we're supposed to look like. Now that you guys know what you're doing, make sure that you check the comments below. That way, if you need additional scaling options or you have any questions, check below first. If you don't see anything, make sure that you contact Christy, Chad, or of course myself if you have any questions or need more scaling options or even just need to chat. We're here. Okay? Make sure that you post your time with your name to the comments below. Without further ado, 3, 2, 1,